You're being
Hold
ignorant.
Shakur, book ignorant is something that should never come out of your mouth because you don't have a degree.
Okay.
I run circles around you in the classroom.
Brother, I don't give a
Be respectful. I've never called you ignorant. I've never called you ignorant.
On the
Be
planet
respectful.
that
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Listen, y'all, last night, Shannon Sharpe got into a heated exchange with Shakur Stevenson live on NightCap. That's right, y'all. As you seen in the beginning of this video, Shannon became visibly upset after Shakur called him ignorant when it comes to his knowledge on the sport of boxing. Okay, as we all know, fans are very critical of Shakur's style of boxing, right? He's a master of defense, and at times fans act as if he's not one of the greatest boxers of his time. Now, for those who miss this viral exchange between Shannon and Shakur Stevenson, check out this clip right here.
I can't tell you. I'm not. I don't know the answer to that.
But you can tell me.
I don't pay attention to it if
all
it
the good things that people have said. You can tell me what Bud said. You can tell me what Floyd said. You can tell me what Andre Ward said. But you can't tell me any negative. So it tells me that you surround, and that's how we are. We consume the news.
I'm surrounded. Finish your sentence.
That's favorable to us.
You about to say a cap sentence. I'm surrounded by what?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you consume the positive news. And so if somebody says something that you don't want to hear, you assume, well, I don't value your opinion because you're not a boxing aficionado.
I assume that you don't know shit about boxing. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
You don't know issue about basketball, but you got an opinion on it.
I don't try to debate. If I'm sitting here with Kawhi Leonard, I wouldn't try to debate with Kawhi Leonard about basketball. I'm not that ignorant.
So I can't have an opinion about
what I'm trying to tell you is you're being ignorant. That's it.
I get all that. That's fine. That's fine.
You're being ignorant.
Shakur, book ignorant is something that should never come out of your mouth because you don't have a degree.
Okay.
I run circles around you in the classroom.
Brother, I don't give a by the classroom.
Be respectful. I've never called you ignorant. I've never called you ignorant.
On the planet that has not finished high school or finished school that is smarter than the book.
I'm talking to you. They didn't call me ignorant. You did. Be respectful.
You're being ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing. That's what you're being ignorant. I'm not calling you ignorant as a person. I'm calling you ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing.
And talk about ignorant.
You are in boxing. You are in boxing.
About boxing.
You're ignorant about all sports.
I don't care. I'm not trying to be the smartest nigga about all sports. You're trying to be smart about boxing.
You're not the smartest boxer.
I'm not the smartest boxer. I'm a way smarter boxer than your favorite fighter.
You don't know who my favorite fighter is.
I don't have to know.
You don't. I tell you what.
Don't be mad at me because you get F.
This is what I do.
You got an F. That's it. You got an F.
F what?
In boxing.
Yeah. I got
in boxing, yes, you got it.
I have an opinion about my style and what I like to see.
And you can have your opinion.
I didn't try to say, would you this, you that.
You can have your opinion. I don't have no problems with your opinion. I think that. No,
yes,
I don't.
You do. You just called me ignorant, but
I said you're ignorant in the sport of boxing. I done told you this 100 times.
Which
whether you want to hear it
it's my
or
opinion.
Not. In boxing, you are ignorant.
It's my opinion.
And I stand by that.
It's my opinion. You got upset because I don't fall in praise you. Your style is boring to me.
You're not really hearing me.
Your style's still boring.
You're being ignorant because
I'm listening.
You're thinking that I'm calling you ignorant as a person, and I'm not talking about you as a person of being ignorant. I'm speaking far as your boxing knowledge and what you're talking about in the sport of boxing. You're ignorant.
Listen. I'm not a soccer aficionado. I know I like Messi style.
That's cool. But if you speak on Messi and you start talking to Messi and tells Messi, oh, this is that, Messi will call you ignorant in his sport too.
No, Ocho and I get into debate all the time about Ronaldo and Messi. Ocho say, it's hard to say Messi ain't the GOAT, but I like Ronaldo's style. His style is more conducive to what I like to see. That's what Ocho said. I didn't say, Ocho, you
no, when you say the style is boring, you're giving an opinion on something that, to me, I feel is very ignorant, especially if you say Teofimo was my most entertaining fight after I just fought Williams of Pater right before his Teofimo fight. And if you didn't see it, that means you didn't do your homework. So you bring me back to square one at all times. You get an F when we're talking about the sport of
Okay,
boxing.
I'll take the F, but I'm not allowed to have an opinion
No,
on
you
what
can
I
have
like
an
to see.
opinion. Everybody can do their homework, but if they get an F, they get an F.
So why are you so upset
I'm
about
not
my
upset
opinion?
about your opinion. I done told you this.
You
No, I'm not.
are.
I'm debating with you. Don't get mad that I'm debating with you.
Okay,
I'm kicking back
we
at
can
you.
have a debate, but then you say my boxing is. But I'm not trying to say you're the greatest lightweight or
You don't
this
have
guy's
to.
better than you
You
or
don't
that
have
guy.
to.
I just said your style,
Yes, and
Shakur.
you get an F. When you tell me
It's just like
Hey,
if
we
we go
that
through
my
a,
fight with Teofimo was the most entertaining fight compared to my fight with Williams Zepeda, because you didn't watch.
Let's talk about it, y'all. That was Shannon Sharpe going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. As you seen in the clip, Shannon told Shakur, your style of boxing is boring to watch. Okay, this right here is what caused Shakur to call Shannon ignorant when it comes to boxing, because again, those who understand his style understands that Shakur is very dangerous. Okay, again, defensive style, right? High IQ. But at the same time, for his opponents, they find it hard to even land a punch. Okay, according to the numbers, they say his opponents land a lowly 20.4% of their power punches against him. Okay, now again, this is boxing. You have to win over the judges, right? To add on to that, they say opponents land a minuscule 16.7 of their total shots against him. So that should let you know opponents find it very difficult to even land a punch against this man, making him one of the best. You get what I mean? At the end of the day, we understand how boxing goes. But if you go and look at fighters like Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, you will see the similarities between Shakur Stevenson and Sweet Pea. You get what I mean? Again, one of the greatest boxers the sport has ever seen. You get what I'm saying? So I understand the criticism when it comes to Shakur, right? And his style, the fact that he's not a knockout artist, right? Kind of reminds me of Bernard Hopkins back in the day. Bernard would get a lot of criticism because he wasn't a knockout artist. However, he was highly effective at winning the match. You know, we've seen with some of our greatest boxers in the past, you know, their health deteriorate over the years, right? Or starts to deteriorate over the years, and we still honor them and we praise them. However, we understand that boxing is a brutal sport, and when it comes to defensive tacticians, right, masters of defense, when it comes to the sport of boxing, you have to honor that, because in the end, if you're able to make history, make a lot of money, right? I'm talking game-changing wealth while being able to keep your health intact. Listen, you got to praise that boxer for being able to endure such a brutal journey in the sport that we've seen on many occasions, you know, hinder a lot of our legends, you know what I mean, and during their golden years, right? Just because of those fights we like to see throughout history, look at how it hurt them on the back end. You know what I mean? But the criticism that's, you know, we hear from fans when it comes to Shakur and his style of boxing, listen, if you know the sweet science, you know the sweet science. But y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on this back and forth between Shannon and Shakur Stevenson? Again, do you think Shannon made a valid point when he told Shakur, listen, your style of boxing is very boring to watch at home? Or did you agree with Shakur when he told Shannon, listen, man, you're ignorant when it comes to boxing, okay? Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time, peace.